All right, the other top development that we continue to track as far as Saif Ali Khan is concerned. There's a fresh twist that has emerged. As per sources, the investigation has revealed that the 19 sets of fingerprints collected from his residence do not match those of the accused. That is Shariful Islam. However, Bandra police now await the final fingerprint report. The Mumbai police will soon conduct a face recognition test on the accused. Now, the cops have revealed information about the accused's motives. Reportedly, the accused had conducted a recce on Shah Rukh Khan's home. However, as he couldn't steal anything from Mannat, the accused then targeted Saif Ali Khan's home.
A new twist in Saif Ali Khan case, the fingerprints which were recovered by Mumbai police from the residence of Saif Ali Khan where the exact attack happened are not matching to the accused, and this is the thing which is coming to fore. According to sources, the state CID team matched the fingerprint samples found from the Saif Ali Khan's residence and the fingerprints of Shariful Islam, the accused, arrested in the case, and they have informed the Mumbai police regarding the same. Now, sources also claim that the state CID has given a negative report to the Mumbai police regarding the fingerprints of the accused. Earlier,
all right, Shweta Verma, my colleague, joins me for more as far as this is concerned. Shweta, very good morning. You've, of course, been keeping us ahead. Like we've on multiple occasions stated this only gets murkier with more details that are coming to the fore. Let's begin with where things stand at the moment. What are we picking up?
Well, a very good morning to you, Nivedna. That's right. In fact, we are on day 11 reporting and knowing the fact that Saif Ali Khan was attacked at his residence. And here we see that the case rather getting solved. It's getting more murkier, more complicated day by day. Parallelly, we are seeing Mumbai police investigating the matter. And on the other side, we are seeing how citizens have been reacting, how politicians have been reacting. And now, latestly, the team of doctors, in fact, the medical consultants were also seen reacting. Having said that, Nivedna, coming to the point that what is the latest development in this? Point number one here is to focus on the state CID. Now, when it comes to the fingerprints, which of course plays a very vital role when it comes to the substantial evidences, what Mumbai police has to eventually collect and also produce before the court for the for strengthening their case. And here we see that when it comes to fingerprints, on many spots the fingerprints were collected. State CID, as per sources, had taken the collection, but when it comes to the results, it's shocking in a way that out of results we are seeing that 19 reports are coming negative. And our police sources also inform us that Mumbai police from their end, they are stating that when it comes to the fingerprints matching, the results are yet to come out. So clearly we are seeing on state CID as well as by Mumbai police. But as far as Mumbai police is concerned, we are getting to understand that there is the process which they have to complete when it comes to the finger test matching. The results are yet to be out, and that is also going to play a very vital role. Point number two is of course on the facial recognition test, what Mumbai police had vouched in the court, and that is also very important in terms of several confusion, in fact chaos, which is over the social media among the citizens also, whether the nabbed accused is the same accused been seen in the CCTV grab. Point number three is, of course, the DNA profiling that is yet to be done. Now, DNA profile would be from the worn shirt that was by the accused. That would be matched with the blood samples taken from Saif Ali Khan. And if that matches, again, this is going to be a very, very important evidence to Mumbai police. So these are some of the crucial legal procedures, in fact, what Mumbai police has to follow in terms of strengthening their case and getting the justice rightfully done to actor Saif Ali Khan, and also to the nabbed accused, which they have already arrested, and the accused is in their custody. In fact, in the line of investigation, we are seeing that quizzing is underway for the accused. Now, accused was also in past few days, he was taken to the spot just to ensure that what was his access points. Mumbai police took him to the spot to understand his mapping, his access points, and how did he actually nudge in a way that security, and did he do the prior Reiki before? These are some of the questions that Mumbai police has to come out with their answers. Along with this, Nivedna, it's also important to see that Mumbai police had also stated that the shoes are missing. However, the knife has been recovered. Apart from this, other crucial evidences is also one is SIM card. So Mumbai police also stated that who gave the SIM card and how it was managed for him. This is again another important angle. Nivedna, with this, we have also seen that Mumbai police talking about the possibility of more than one accused in the case. As of now, we have only seen one alleged accused, that is Mohammed Shariful Islam Shehzad. Now, Mumbai police states that the possibility of co-accused in the case is also cannot be ruled out. So they have expanded their investigation. They are also seeing who were along with him, his roommates, who actually managed to give him the SIM card. How did he come from Bangladesh to India? Who helped him to stay in Mumbai? And several other questions that who were actually his friends in a way, or to whom he was in contact with, and whether these people were directly or indirectly linked to the crime. As per now, we are seeing that it's already been day 11. The case is getting more complicated. In fact, rather it should have been solved. Remember, after 72 hours, Mumbai police had managed to nab the accused, and now we are seeing that again when it comes to the investigation, several questions are being raised.
You know, as you pointed out and you put that into perspective with also what sources are suggesting to us, the manner in which this has actually panned out initially was what raised eyebrows. Then it was the manner in which he recovered, because considering the fact that those injuries that came to the fore about how he actually got attacked was one aspect of it. And now what is not making sense is perhaps the way this is being navigated in terms of the investigation. And now with the angle of the fact sources suggesting that that is the accused, wanted money, which is why this happened, to gather documents, somewhere at the end of the day, the entire timeline doesn't seem to be adding up, Shweta, on all aspects.
That's a valid point, Nivedna. In fact, as we were speaking to our police sources, many claim that the mere motive of the accused was housebreak. Okay, we understand that it was Saif Ali Khan, and the matter it intensified, in fact, had blown out of proportion. But when it comes to the accused itself, we are seeing that why he wanted to, basically for initial reports suggest that he did not know it was house of Saif Ali Khan. Also, as per our police sources, it was stated that in that particular building, in fact, the accused had tried all the floors, from first floor till 9th floor, and all the floors, the doors were shut and there was no access point. But when it comes to the 10th floor, the bathroom passage light was on, the bedroom's light was on. So the accused in a way got an idea, okay, somebody is there and I have an access point via bathroom passage through the balcony, via duct. So here clearly we understand that this is what the police has been claiming as per their initial investigation that has come to fore. But now Mumbai police itself seems to be, in a way confusing not only the people of Mumbai but also in the investigation part, Nivedna. Now they state that the prior Reiki was done by the alleged accused to the house of Shah Rukh Khan also, but he couldn't manage to gain access to Mannat. So is that a pre-planned thing? Was it hatched before? Again, questions arises. Instead of solving one angle, we are seeing Mumbai police giving another angle to the story, giving 3 and 4th angle to the story. So here we are seeing that not even among, if we just say per se, 10 angles have been probed by Mumbai police, but not even one angle that has been in a way justified. Mumbai police also stated that they are trying to collect the evidence, and again we are seeing more than 10 days. Mumbai police is still not able to trace where are the missing shoes. And how did he reach till there, and what made him attack Saif Ali Khan? Many questions, in fact, and again, we point out the similar fact, Nivedna, that if it could have been any other place, any other society, any other man, had it been so complicated, and if not, then why Saif Ali Khan's case is getting way complicated, and why the investigation that is deepening day by day still yielding out no result. So clearly we are seeing that on part of Mumbai police also the investigation is raising question mark, and again, when it comes to the kind of probe that is going on, what has actually the nabbed accused come out with is something important to see. And lastly, we are seeing that only on the third day where the alleged accused was nabbed by Mumbai police, that is by the joint operation of Thane Police, DCP Zone 6 and DCP Zone 9 of Mumbai. Hardly 15-20 minutes the press conference was taken. The initial details were laid down that so-and-so accused has been nabbed, his age is this, and allegedly he belongs to Bangladesh, as in his possession we are seeing things which are related to Bangladesh, the items that has been recovered from his possession. Later on we saw his driving license and many documents coming to the fore, and then again we have seen the fake Aadhaar card and how did he manage that. So here completely we are seeing that the speculations, the rumors are on, but Mumbai police has never had taken any step to clarify anything. We are still reporting over the case, and Mumbai police has not come out with any confirmation, any kind of press conference that gives a full stop to the speculations or to the confusion that has arisen due to the case where we are seeing that the nabbed accused and the accused who was seen in CCTV cameras are the same or not, and many other angles, in fact, Nivedna.
Absolutely. In fact, as you pointed out, with all that, you have also been keeping us ahead. What also had come to the fore is politics. And that's because of the fact that, you know, it did raise a big question. While we keep our focus on the investigation and how this gets murkier, when this actually happened, one thing that we had also discussed that day is this is a very prominent location. If at all, what sources are suggesting is that, number one, the target over here to be even robbing, let's say, a Shah Rukh Khan's home, like again, we're, you know, mentioning that this is sources that's indicating. It's very concerning because we're talking about a city like Mumbai, we're talking about a prominent area like Bandra, wherever the other big stars are. And that's how politics also played out over it, Shweta. It does continue, but, you know, given the viewpoints that everybody has.
That is right. In fact, slew of political reactions we have seen so far. Now, starting with, we have seen Sanjay Nirupam. First and foremost question was how Saif Ali Khan is walking fit and fine within 5 days. When it comes to the investigation part, we are seeing that many had suspected whether this was an acting PR stint or that had been a genuine crime that at the Saif Ali Khan's residence during the fateful night of January 16. Nitesh Rane had, in fact, attack or acting. Somewhere keeping the speculations on top was DCM also. Mr. Ajit Pawar also stated that yes, he in fact affirmed that he has seen several concerns raised by people here on the investigation part, and he assured that the Home Department would be getting the concrete answers of this soon. Moreover, we are also seeing that Ajit Pawar also stated it is unlikely that how people with several injuries, multiple stabbing can walk out so confidently as if he hasn't sustained any of the injuries in the recent times. Over to this, we have also had an exclusive conversation with MOS Home, Mr. Yogesh Kadam. He, very importantly had supported the investigation, and he said that from day one he is also monitoring the investigation, the flow of the interrogation, in fact the probe that is taking place, and he believes that Mumbai police is doing the probe in a right manner, in the right direction. But yes, when it comes to the answers, still Mumbai police in a way is empty-handed. Rather, they are not coming out with the answers in front of media, and with this we are also seeing that looping in of Mumbai police with the forensic team. When it comes to state CID, everything is taking place, and the politics over it has been playing around. Nivedna.
All right, Shweta, you put a lot more into perspective for our viewers, because also keeping up with what is unfolding is quite a lot at the moment. And of course, you'll keep us ahead with everything that is happening. But having said that, Shweta, I request you to stay with me, because